is WTAE Channel 4 Pittsburgh, where the news comes first. Channel 4 Action News at 11 o'clock starts now.
Super Bowl 40 and the Pittsburgh Steelers are champions. Tonight, the moments to remember, ones we saw and barely believed.
This will be live and electric. Take the pomp and kick it up. Cowher gets his wish. Rooney takes the trophy.
Don't miss a man. Live to the locker room. The ones that made it happen. Guts and grit. Their night. Their time.
And the fans. Pittsburgh crowd deafening in Detroit. It echoes coast to coast. A generation of Steeler Nation gets theirs. Our night all around. Good evening, everyone, and the news in Pittsburgh tonight is very good indeed. The Pittsburgh Steelers are world champions, Super Bowl champions, the fifth for the Pittsburgh Steelers organization.
And as always, Action News has you covered all over the place, but we're going to begin live on Ford Field with Sally and Andrew and Mike all in place there. Guys, what's happening?
Yeah, I tell you right now, the confetti is still fresh in the ground. In fact, it's still falling. In fact, the Pittsburgh Steelers are world champions, beating the Seattle Seahawks 21-10. And in fact, the players are still coming by right now. We're joined by defensive end Kimo von Oelhoffen.
How are you?
Kimo.
Is this your little one?
And this is Kimo's daughter. What's her name?
Talia.
Kimo, first of all, you know, this is why you came here. Now you are a world champion. Tell me what's going through your mind right now.
Just proud. They for the last 7 weeks they have practiced and prepared harder than I've seen in 12 years. And I didn't say this before, but yesterday I expected to win. I did.
You said, remember we did 3, 2, 1. You're going to you won the Super Bowl, and you said you'd find your daughter.
My daughters and my wife, they mean more to me, and I'm glad I got to share this with them.
What does it mean for you, the veteran? I mean, you banging your head against the wall in Cincinnati, then you come here and you guys lose the AFC title game. I mean, it makes it all the sweeter.
It does. What makes it all the sweeter is, sadly, it ain't gonna stop here. These young boys play football hard. It is only gonna get better. And I hope to God I'm here to see it.
Kimo, it's always great to win a world championship, obviously, but the way you guys did, 3 road playoff games, you win your Final Four in the make playoffs, then you come here in front of all these Steeler fans and win the Super Bowl. Is it more satisfying the way you accomplished it, even more so than just winning it?
You always want to be underdog. You know, it's a deep down thing that when you're a fierce competitor, like we have 53 runs, the best motivation somebody you can't do nothing. And oh, it's so sweet. It's so sweet.
Did you have trouble with Jones and Hutchinson adjusting to them?
No, the run we played very well. Passing, it's a big boy now. You know, we got a couple good rushes, but no, they're good football players. Us stopping the run and making the good plays early in the game helped us stay in this game late.
Were there nerves the first quarter a little bit?
I think if anything, we overplayed a lot of stuff. You know, trying to play fast, trying to, you know, when you see them on film, they're quick to get to the edge, and I think we overran a few early. You know, just jittery, but everybody set it up pretty good.
I think we need to let you go. I think you got to get
Congratulations, and congratulations.
She's absolutely gorgeous. Take care. Congratulations.
So the Steelers win the Super Bowl. Hines Ward is the most valuable player, and Jerome Bettis, of course, calling it a career. And Mike Clark, part of our team, he is also here at Ford Field enjoying the celebration. Mike, tell us what's going on.
Well, all day today, Andrew and Sally, you heard the Seattle Seahawks fans calling the terrible towels crying towels. The Steelers are going to be crying their towels. Well, they are indeed tonight. Many Steeler fans crying tears of joy and using that terrible towel to dab those tears. Grown men and women inside Ford Field crying and so happy for Coach Cowher, so happy for Mr. Rooney. It was a mad dash onto the field as we scrambled and started interviewing all of the Steelers. We're going to hear from Big Ben. We're going to hear from all the Steelers in a minute, but first the man of the hour, the hometown man, Jerome Bettis. Let's hear what he had to say moments after they won the World Championship.
You know what? Pittsburgh is special to me. Hopefully I mean a lot to them in terms of what I try to do on the football field and try to give it 110% and give it all and go out there and represent the city, the organization, and my family well. And so, you know, I hope they they appreciate me because we just brought a championship back home, one for the thumb.
I was with Ben Roethlisberger as he walked off the field. He kept on pointing to the stands and saying, "Champions of the world, the world," as he made his way into the locker room. That's where our Action News anchor John Burton is gathering more interviews for you. We'll have them all for you, so keep it right here on Channel 4. We'll talk to all the Steelers over the next couple of hours. Scott and Michelle, back to you.
Wow, I cannot wait to hear more from all the players.
And we've also put together a lot of video from Jerome's career to kind of fit this night. We're going to have that as we continue. This is a night for the players to take it in. It was great seeing Chemo. This is also a night for the fans. I think we're monitoring some of the situations around town right now.
There are parties going on at the usual spots. You can imagine Oakland and the Strip District and the South Side, and we have Channel 4 reporters all in place. And right now, everything is excited and there are many problems going on out there.
Right, everybody kind of poured out of the places that they'd gathered to watch the game to kind of share in the moment of victory. It's fun to watch this. You have to kind of wonder how they were in that first half when it looked like, you know, we were ahead, but it was rough. And I think a lot of that excitement by the time we hit the second half and by the time things really got rolling, and by the time you had some of those electric plays, by the time Ike Taylor had the interception, by the time that you had, and when you have Antoine Randall L. tossing the pass to Hines Ward.
Ben to Willie to Antoine to Hines. And of course, record breaker, Fast Willie Parker, earning his nickname tonight with a record-breaking 75-yard touchdown run there, 1 yard over the record. Let's take a look right now at Bill Cowher and Dan Rooney there holding up the Vince Lombardi trophy just after the victory. And what a special thing. You know, Coach Cowher has said all season what he really wanted to do is hand the trophy to Mr. Rooney.
Yeah, and he said something I thought was very interesting. He said that they were asking how much this would mean to him, and he said that he felt like it was more important to seek a goal on behalf of somebody else, and that he had come to terms with that in recent years. The idea of achieving something not for yourself but for others, and I think for him, it's for the team and for the Rooneys. And I thought that was an incredibly insightful thing from Coach Cowher, although he knew that it still had to be special as he kind of raised his arms, a bench parade, with all of those young teenage basketball players around him, fresh from their games here. Yeah, indeed. And it's got to be a wonderful
And he's known as Jaw. You know, you think of him on the sidelines all season long with a stern face, screaming at the players for various reasons, and right after the game to see him in tears, hugging his daughters and kissing his wife, it was wonderful to see that.
And you know, in that sternness, it is a caring to drive each of these guys to be their very best. And the thing we got that week and throughout the day was that all of the Steelers believe that this team became incredibly close, and they achieved that victory together.
We have a lot to get to. As we said, Action News anchor John Burton is in the locker room hanging out with guys getting reaction. Mike Clark got reaction. We're feeding that tape back in, so stay with us because we will get to that. And Sheldon Ingram is live out there. He was in the stands and all the hoopla. And we'll be back with all that in 90 seconds.
Stay with us.